Mauricio Pochettino knows his Chelsea future could rest on this month's Carabao Cup final against Liverpool, if he lasts that long. But the Blues hierarchy might privately wonder if a Wembley win could end up causing the club more financial problems than defeat against Jurgen Klopp's side.
Victory on February 25 would earn Pochettino his first piece of silverware in English football after his spate of near misses at Spurs. It would also ensure that the Blues would be back in Europe next season, but only in the Conference League.
And that is where the money men inside Stamford Bridge could well be starting to get more than slightly concerned. Financial analysts including former Manchester City executive Stefan Borson have already predicted that Chelsea will have to sell players in the 6-week gap between the end of the season and the close of the football financial year on June 30 to avoid breaching Premier League profitability and sustainability rules.
Read more. Chelsea NEWSDRESSING down. Pochettino's team have a lot to learn from Chelsea's winning dressing rooms. Power up. Get £40 in free football bet builder bets when you stake £10 with Paddy Power. Those regulations give clubs leeway to make allowable losses of £105 million over 3 seasons. The latest figures from accountants Deloitte estimated Chelsea's annual wage bill at £350 million, while their current amortization costs of transfers is believed to be in the realm of £180 million plus heading into next year.
Chelsea are already likely to earn at least £17 million less in Prem TV money than they had envisaged. A top 6 place would be worth around £157 million compared to the £140 million if they remain in their current 11th position.
Most read in football. Alves trial. Dani Alves appears in court for rape trial as he faces 12 years in prison. Trophy haul. Man City make transfer decision with Haaland yet to agree terms on new deal. GAS addict Prem star becomes first ace to go to rehab for addiction to illegal laughing gas. Met its match. FIFA World Cup 2026 final stadium revealed as fans rage at worst option. Casino special. Best casino welcome offers. Then you can factor in 2 years of missing out of at least £75 million in Champions League revenue. But more of a concern is that qualifying for Europe would mean Chelsea having to meet UEFA's far more stringent financial rules, or face significant penalties.
All bets are off at Madhouse, Chelsea, says Sun Sports' Andy Dillon following defeat against Wolves under UEFA rules, introduced this season. Clubs competing in any competition next term will be restricted to spending a maximum 80% of their revenues on wages and transfers. Chelsea's income is likely to fall to below £450 million this season and next, with the Conference League worth no more than a maximum £15 million if a team wins every game.
Assuming that £450 million income figure, Chelsea will not be allowed to spend more than £360 million, which, given the current wage bill, leaves just £10 million to play with. In addition, UEFA's FFP regulations, which will be a 2-year calculation next season, will only allow losses of £34 million across 2023 and 2024, with calculation now done on a calendar year basis.
It makes the prospect of Chelsea embarking on another huge summer spending spree, whoever is the manager, far less likely. Because the Blues regime amortized the transfer fees of the majority of their recruits over the past 18 months across up to 8 seasons, they are carrying huge costs.
Those sums still hanging over each player must be taken off the profits for any sales, so Chelsea would, for example, have to agree a deal of £38 million for Marc Cucurella, £50 million for injury-prone Wesley Fofana or £39 million for unwanted Romelu Lukaku to avoid losing money of the departures. The profit point for both Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez is around £88 million. Read more. Sun STORIESSHOP through its supermarket giant to open 110 express stores this month. See the full list. My agony, I had to grieve one baby while doctors told me to abort her twin sister. Prem rules are already forcing all clubs, including Chelsea, to rethink their approaches.
But, bizarre as it sounds, getting into the Conference League might become a major nightmare, and effectively scotch their hopes of a summer of statement signings.